Man found a bizarre thing when he went to shit. It's already the end of the world, yet many strangers coming towards him. He quickly ran and hid back in his camp. You see, by the 10th year after the apocalypse, there were only a few thousand people left on Earth. Now, a group armed with daggers suddenly appeared. That only proves that they are not good. Jeff was so terrified that he fell to the ground. His father finally heard the commotion. When he looked carefully, the group was already just a few dozen meters away. His battle-hardened father knew another fight was inevitable, but at that moment, Jeff suddenly froze, because lying beside him was his infected wife. His father started packing their belongings. Not until his father handed him the bags did Jeff snap out of his panic and begin helping. But the strangers were closing in on the camp. The father had no choice but to kick away some wooden boards and lead the family out through the back door. In the apocalypse, resources were scarce, and being caught would lead to dire consequences. Seeing that simply running wasn't an option, the father opened a nearby toilet lid. To protect his son and daughter-in-law, he shoved them both inside. Then turning around, he prepared to face the marauders alone. But how could one man possibly fight off an entire group? At first, the old man managed to take down a few attackers. However, before long, he was struck down with a single blow. Meanwhile, the couple could only tremble in fear, watching helplessly as the father was killed on the spot. To survive, they had to stifle their cries. But things got even worse. The group entered the camp and discovered the bags Jeff had accidentally dropped. Inside were precious pills, essential for survival in the infected world. Without those pills, how would Jeff's wife survive? The father's body was hoisted onto a stick, and Jeff decided to wait until the group left before coming out. But as they passed by the toilet, the leader noticed something suspicious. A pile of scattered sticks nearby seemed off. Jeff quickly covered his wife's mouth. When the leader crouched down and prepared to lift the toilet lid to check, Jeff pulled the wooden board down with all his strength, stopping the leader from opening it. What could be inside? The leader grew more curious, wondering if there were hidden supplies. He leaned closer and sniffed, but the stench made him cough uncontrollably. The couple managed to avoid discovery. It wasn't until the group finally left that Jeff crawled out of the toilet. The camp was in shambles. Every bit of their supplies had been looted. How could they possibly survive in the apocalypse now, especially with Jeff's wife gravely ill?